Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make this really cool cinematic 3D scene using Spline. So it's gonna be a fun one, so let's get right into it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find some external 3D models and then import to Spline, and then from Spline we're going to set up the lighting, environment, and animations. Alright, here we are on Sketchfab.com. So first thing, we need to find a good Gundam model, so let's search for it. Obviously we need to find something free because I'm cheap, so let's make sure to turn on the downloadable toggle. So let's see what's good. So this one's good, and it looks like it's free. Yeah, it's looking very good, actually too good. Like, so I'm going to download this. So shout out to Kanati to share this model for free. I'm not sure why he did it, because I can totally buy it, but it's free, so yeah, let's just get it. So let's download the GLGF format. Alright, so in the meantime we're going to look for some terrain. So I kind of like this one, so let's check it out. Yeah, this one's look perfect for what we're trying to do here, so I'm going to download this. Give it up to Art from Heat for sharing this incredible 3D model. So after unzipping the downloads, this is what we have. So basically we have a GLTF file, a bin file, and then some textures. So the thing is that we cannot import this to Spline directly. So what we need to do is just go to this website to create a GLB file, and then we can import the GLB file to Spline. So let's select these three and then drag it to this website, and then it will automatically download this GLB files, and then let's just rename it to terrain. And then for a Gundam model, just do exactly the same, except there's no texture for this one. So just grab these two files, and then here we go, we got this GLB file. So here we are in Spline. So now I'm going to drag these two GLB files into the Spline scene, and boom, there you go. So you see the terrain is showing up here. It's really nice. And now let's drag the Gundam to the scene, and there you go, is show up right into the middle. So we have this here, so let's just move it to the right position. So next step, we need to create an environment. So let's just create a sphere and make it really big. And then from the material panel, let's switch this color channel to image, and then I'm going to load a HDRI photo that I already have here. So let's click open. So now you see that the 360 photo is being mapped to the sphere, and then let's go down here and switch this to back so we can see everything inside. And make sure to turn off the lighting layer in the materials, and also let's scroll down here and turn off this shadow casting and also receiving as well. So now we have something like this, but if you notice that the camera angles is a little bit weird, so I'm going to click here to create a new camera. And for this camera, I'm going to switch this type from orthographic to perspective. So now you can see that it looks more natural. So next step, we're going to work a little bit on the lighting to make it look better. So let's click anywhere on this empty space to show the scene setting. And from this, let's adjust the colors of the environment to a little bit more blue. And then let's just use normal shadows, and also reduce the intensity of the environment a little bit so it's darken the whole place. But then we're going to select the directional light and increase the intensity so that we can have a stronger sunlight casting on the whole scene. Alright, so next step, we're going to work on the material of this Gundam model. So it's gonna be a pretty straightforward process because I did a lot of tutorial on how to make materials in previous videos. So basically just using a combination of colors and matte cap and Fresnel. So I'm not going to go into the detail because it's going to take a lot of time, but I'm going to give you a time lapse. So if you want to get this exactly the way how this look, you can just join my Patreon and you can download this whole Spline scene, and you can just replicate it based on that. So this is how it look like after a few hours just work on the materials, and for some reason that I turned it into a yellow one, maybe because I kind of liked how the bumblebees transformers looked. So now you can just be creative and just try to download all those objects on Sketchfab, like the sword or the rockets and anything you can find to make the scene more interesting. So now I have a sword here, so it just do exactly the same process at the other thing. So I think it's no point to repeat that. So that's basically it. That's how you can create a cinematic realistic scene right in Spline. So this is the end of my tutorial today, so I hope you find this helpful. Make sure to check out the Patreon to get access to all of these project files. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.